Hello, everybody. We got a match today. TheSweetieMan. I didn't know it has the in front of it. I just call him Sweetie. And versus Luso. I'm joined with the Galaxy. How you going?
I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be a pretty good set here. They're both really high-level players. They're also ranked around the same area as well, too. I think they're like 5-6 right now or something like that, so it's going to be pretty close. And... Oh, I only get the stream up. Yeah, that's correct. 22, my bad.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
Yeah, there we go. And now everybody's watching it. And we have going into game one, we are going on Underground, the old classic here. I believe, so I think Sweetie is player one.
Sweetie is Daisy.
Yeah, Sweetie is Daisy here. So, I think both these players, honestly kind of play kind of similar. Not like super similar. Luso is a little more shot heavy. Sweetie's a lot more defensively oriented.
Was not able to land the half stun.
Yeah. But yeah, they're gonna feel each other out for a little bit there. Oh yeah, he just ran through it. Yeah, well, Luso missed a slide there, and he's got another shot canceling.
Nails it the second time though.
Yeah, so Luso off to a quick 1-0 lead. Did have hung here, but Sweetie just kind of runs up for the what's it called, corner shot there and shot out there. This still burns an item on defense, but he does end up with possession here. Sweetie was making a good thing. Luso comes through with that.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I feel like Sweetie is, like, so far, Sweetie's been just a little bit off on his timing right now. This is a transatlantic pairing here. We have Sweetie from somewhere in like the Midwest, I think. I don't know, maybe East Coast. But Luso is in Portugal right now.
Yes, Midwest and East Coast.
Yeah, and that's a long distance. They're on a 15 buffer, and also this one, playing on low buffer versus playing on high buffer is totally different, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right there.
Like I've had instances like that before.
Yeah, and you're slightly off. Good defense there from Luso. I feel like Luso had a few slide opportunities, and he just missed a chip there. He didn't hit the L button, the old classic. He didn't.
That's usually the most important part of doing something.
Yeah, you can't have a chip without holding the L button. Yeah. Luso with the defensive hit there.
Nice use of the item there, though.
Yeah. I don't agree with that item though from Sweetie. I don't know what that red shell was aiming for, and he kind of just gave it away off the goalie hit right there. Luso. Oh, yeah.
Nice half stun.
Yeah, great half stun there from Luso, and it was preferred. And now he has two items too, because Sweetie hit once, and he still was gonna fall through. That toad range right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why they're the best.
Yeah, that's why I use them.
Yeah,
because they suck at defense.
It's going from like a not as good sidekick, like especially hammer bro, to like toad. It feels like you're turning wheels on that guys.
Before I even like joined the server, got to like the competitive aspect of this game, I just like when I was playing the AI, toads just always felt the best to me.
Yeah, no, I had the same thing too. They trade corners here, but yeah, so it goes 4-2, or 3-2. But yeah, no, it's like when I played with my friends back in like college and stuff like that. We would always play like we would run the Super Cups back to back, and we always would just get so annoyed from their toes in these giant hit ranges. It was just yeah. I feel like Sweetie here is having kind of trouble getting away from his critter. He hasn't been doing great like passes off his critter, and it's going to kind of causing his offense a little bit here. So we've got 2 minutes left. I feel like this game's been really mild and like there's no yeah. I feel like there's kind of like accepting kind of whatever happens. I feel like Luso had a few good breakaways but didn't really convert on it. Sweetie's been kind of firing home some corner shots and like
I think they're still in a bit of like a warm-up phase, right?
Yeah, totally. And like it's game one of a best of 7 set. You lose game one, it's like you're not really out of it. As long as you learn some information or something like that, it's like, oh, Luso here is going for like, a lot of like, he hasn't been really good at hitting his slides well, so maybe I can take him to Palace game 2. He misses the chip
barely got the rebound on the chip there.
Yeah, he got the chip done, and he still gets an item out of it. Oh, nice pass. Just kind of like in that range where Peter cannot come over in time. And wow.
It's been very back and forth.
Yeah. I think right there too. I don't know if you saw it, but like on that 2-on-1 there after bananas, Sweetie kind of gave up protecting the chip in like kind of like maybe like a mind game kind of thing, and then Luso still passed it and didn't really get anything off it. If Luso read that and went for the chip, he actually probably would have had a free chip there. But he didn't get the ball off there. It's so important to get the ball off in those situations, even if the shot's not going to come off. You need that item. Oh my god. That's one.
I know it's like kind of awkward to just have silence like that, but this is just fun to watch.
It is fun to watch.
What to say?
Yeah, and Luso gets a really big slide there. And he's up an item with 30 seconds left. But I think Sweetie actually ran up towards his toe to actually bait that item. Oh, that's a goal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Sweetie.
That likely puts it away. But
oh my god.
It's a little bit of time.
Oh, great item.
Great counter item right there.
I think Luso was waiting for it.
And there's another rebound.
At that point, this game's over. Luso's going to take the first game 3-1. But, like, I don't think Luso kind of ran away with it. He had that one goal to end, and then, Sweetie had to force up the issue a little bit. But I don't think it was that big a swing. I would not say Luso was, going to score out this series and just walking that first game.
Yeah, it looked pretty back and forth. It's just a little bit better on, item usage is what I'd say.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think... Luso had better items. I think Sweetie was a little bit mistimed with some of his items. Like I said, this is a 15 buffer. It might take a game or two to just get used to it. There's always I don't know how much these players had warm up beforehand. I always feel like the first game or two, if you're going in cold, is pretty rough. You can really just you don't have your hands moving. You can't your thought process correct, and I think Sweetie's gonna take home here, which makes sense here because. I like using home a lot more nowadays just because that first possession is so good. If you get an item off your first possession or even a goal, that's just a big swing in the first possession.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. I never really looked at it that way. The way I looked at it is choice of stadium and not knowing the main differences between them. I never saw that as that important.
Yeah. So this is something that's very hard. You don't understand it at all until you actually become a part of the competitive community. Is the differences between the stages, and
I know the basic stuff. Some goals are bigger, so they're easier to learn chip shots like that one.
Yeah. So the idea is the main thing is they're in the files. There is 2 dimensions that the game tracks for goal sizes. It's just height and width, of course. Oh wow, that just goes in 1-1. But yeah, so. Higher nets means it's easier to chip off of, and wider means it's a lot more of corner shots and stuff like that will go in.
Yeah.
So Underground, I believe, has a second or third highest. Crater obviously being the highest because Crater is a mess of a stadium sometimes, and then you have the opposite end where you have Palace and Congo, which have very short nets, and this means chipping is not as easy to do. And that's kind of the counterpick that you see a lot of people go for. It's oh, I'm hitting a lot of chips, and my opponent is not, and then my opponent is going to bring me to Palace, so I need to, prepare for Palace a little bit, kind of thing.
Yeah, makes a ton of sense.
Oh, nice slide there from Sweetie.
Great job taking advantage of the opportunity.
Yeah, he had that little breakaway. That was a great passing to set that up, too, because
I think that's something that, separates... the levels between play is knowing what to do in certain opportunities.
Yeah, that's so true. I do think this game, is out of the 3 strikers game, I feel this one is so reliant on what to do in this situation compared to any other strikers game.
Yeah, because in the other 2, you have multiple options for multiple different scenarios.
Yeah.
And this one, it's not as much as the case.
Yeah, MSC, you can almost just flat out win just because you're just so much better at tech than everybody else. You just run around with self passes and stuff like that in MSC. Well, in MSBL, it's MSBL you're looking for 2 things, right? You have the passes to the middle, and you have the time shit. And And for SMS, you have like a lot of options, but they're like in certain areas of the map, right? You don't really have anything
exactly.
for like the mid-range area. Besides like where CD is right now, he doesn't have any option there, so he has to like pass it and see if he can get a better shot from there. So he's just having a lot of possession. So much. He hasn't been able to convert it.
Yeah, this is probably the most like sustained pressure we've seen so far.
Yeah. Good slide there.
Good slide there.
Though, but you know, I would trade that here, and this should be a chip here. Perfect.
Yep. Good slide leads to a goal the other way.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know if that like Luso realized that he would not be able to hit both toes there, and unfortunately he kind of threw his item away. And now Sweet was possession and double bananas here. I do actually really like bananas against no items here. It's really good, like creating so much space.
Good slide.
Yeah, great slide there.
I thought he was gonna go for the chip again, but he had extra space, so might as well.
Yeah, goes for the European off the top. Does not convert it. You know that. It's something that's been like some people do a lot more than other people is do that, you know, the chip off the back post there. Try to create a rebound on the far end. And it doesn't always go in, but it's a good way to just create some offense for pretty cheap. And he's gonna go for a chip here. And he misses.
Rolls on the goal line.
And he let go of his controller.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's totally in, right?
That's a bad habit where you're like, oh, that's it. Just like not playing for 2 seconds.
Yeah, and let's see what Luso can do on offense here. He has 2 items here. Well, that was a greedy first item there. I don't think that was the best item here. I think right there too, Luso has been covering the net a lot on these lob passes, and
Luso is very trigger happy with their items.
Yeah, I can see that too right now. And I think Sweet was able to convert that. I think honestly I don't know whose bomb that was, but that bomb, I think almost was actually from Luso, and he kind of hit his own player there, and kind of just created some space for Sweet. Oh, deep chip. Oh,
that is an interesting chip.
That was insane. You know, sometimes you just kind of feel it out, right? And like, oh, this chip is totally going to work here. Oh my god, it is destruction on Sweet's part this game. It's 7-1. That is so much different than what we saw in the first game here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to goalie deep now.
Sweetie has not been, or Luso, my apologies, has not been able to do much on offense besides that just there.
Yeah, and I think Sweetie's passing has been really good in order to create space, and he's gonna get that one to fall.
And another deep chip.
Yeah, that was great, and yeah, Sweetie just commanding. I think Sweetie's really adapted to it here. Is that a lot of times Luso has been, you know, trying to predict these passes with these hits, but then this has been missed time again. It gives Sweetie so much space on either end. We'll see what Luso can adapt for in game number 3. After he's going to tie the series 1-1. Yeah, 8-2. That's a big difference to be honest. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, even if you look at the score of the last game, it was closer than what it ended as. Like, it was 7-4, but it felt more like a 1 or 2 goal game. This was just the complete opposite of that.
Yeah, I think if we look at the shot counter coming up here, once they hit the A button. Yeah, there you go.
27-16.
Yeah, that was definitely a lot more lopsided than game 1. We'll see what Luso wants to adapt here. If I was Luso, I don't know where you want to go, because like Sweetie was hitting chips, Sweetie was hitting slides. I felt like Luso chips weren't as clean as Sweetie's. I feel like
you probably want to go to Palace or Congo here, because Sweetie was 100% more effective on their chips.
Yeah, I agree as well. Going to Pipeline. I don't know about this choice. I feel like that's just like it's pretty similar to Underground. Whenever I think about Pipeline, I think of Pipeline and Underground as like kind of pretty comparable stages. They're both like pretty much in the middle. You don't have like the bullshit of like Creator or anything like that, but you don't have like the anti-chip stuff of Palace. And we'll see what Luso wants to adapt here. He does have kickoff, like you said. I've been a big proponent of kickoff. Is pretty good, but
Luso from Yoshi to Peach as well.
Yeah, I think Peach does have the little bit of boost on the blue shells. Oh, that's a goal right there. Wow. I think Luso took a really lazy kickoff there for the first kickoff.
That's how I was feeling too.
Yeah, just passing it
like
up.
It's a shot on goal, but it doesn't really help you that much.
Yeah, and you're taking a deep shot on goal too. That's not in like a really great area, and that just it's pretty easy rebound for there for Sweet to connect with. And he gets past 2 defenders here and goes for this half stun. Oh
that
my god,
is a great use of a mushroom.
That was like perfect everything from Sweet there.
That was absolutely dirty.
He got past 2 defenders, and then he did a perfect half stun, and then he used his mushroom to get that rebound.
Nice rebound, and it's back to a 1-goal game.
Yeah, and that's a big swing there too, because Luso gets 2 items off of that too. He's helped with the goal. Once again, not a great item use though from Luso there. He used the green shells when there was a toad right in front of him. That's kind of body blocked it for the Daisy to take a shot off. And now Sweetie has full item, or he did have an item there. He uses his possession to get a goal there. See, I just don't think that kickoff's like what Luso should be looking for. Luso should be trying to do a better kickoff here. Oh, he misses the slide though.
Oh my god.
Sweetie's going for these deep chips. It's like that one almost worked out for him too. And like even though
he's like 2 for 3 on him. I don't blame him for wanting to keep doing it. That was a good use of an item right there.
I think that was good. Let's see what Luso does. Uses blue shells on. So now it's a kind of a. Okay, he's gonna run into the corner. See, he uses his shells early. I think Sweet right there. He can react to the shells going out of Luso's inventory and gets a shot off. That's a great steal there from Luso.
I think he was a little too close to the goal on that.
Yeah, he's a little too close there. Misses a slide. Oh, what a steal.
That was a great steal. Does not connect on the corner, however.
Yeah. Great ball
got the stun, but didn't have anybody there.
I feel like he actually could have used his blue shell right there, maybe to actually create a chance off the stun. Doesn't he uses the blue shell for kind of like once again something?
Ooh, that gets in.
Yeah, that goes in. You fire enough of those, and they're not like the lowest quality shot, but it doesn't really generate too much offense afterwards.
And it's right back to a 2-goal game.
Yeah, so using the bananas for creating some space for a corner shot. Really good there. Because I do think bananas are really good when your opponent has no items. When they have items, they're not as good, but like when they have no...
You can basically just make yourself a wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Good slide.
Wow. Yes, Sweetie's been just hitting a lot of tech too. I feel like, sure, he's missed a little bit of tech, but like, he's had so many opportunities for just tech in general, like the chips and stuff like that. It's like sure, he missed that one, but he's still up 3, and he still has ball control.
It's one of the funniest things to me when items just like phase through somebody because you fired them from too close.
yeah, and Luso gets kind of a weak shot to go in there too. But once again, Sweetie with ball control. He's over the line there.
Not over the line fully.
Yeah. Oh, no, wow, that goes in. One for each side right there, back to back. So.
Yeah.
See right there again, Luso started sliding when Sweetie was doing his passing, and Sweetie almost had a breakaway there. He kind of found the right person. Sweetie just clears it. Daisy's gonna. So captains are slightly faster than sidekicks in this game, and right there you can kind of see it because Sweetie was slightly faster than that toe there.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
that's
they're
interesting.
Barely fast, but they are faster. Even like the fatties like BK and Wario, they are actually slightly faster than most sidekicks. Yeah, but Luso comes back to the slide there. Gets an item here. Yeah, good read there from Sweetie, because he saw Luso going back to the goalie in order to like get the rebound, so he just came off it. Gets a small
item
shot.
RNG.
Yeah.
One of the more frustrating parts of this.
Yeah. Oh, does not get the shot off. You need to get the shot off there. Especially when you're down by 2 at this point in the game. Oh, that's such a big swing.
Pretty good slide.
Yeah, that's such a big swing. Luso releases that ball, gets a chip to fall, is 5-6, and so now it's 4-7.
Yeah. Pretty big net swing in what could have been.
Oh my god, this ball movement from Sweetie is so good.
Ooh.
And that goes in. That might do it for this game. That's what, 4 goals? Yeah, that's a 4
Yeah,
goal difference.
that's 2-1 Sweetie.
2-1 Sweetie. I just think that Sweetie's just been kind of outmaneuvering Luso a lot just overall and just need a good tag. I do think
Here's the question now. Does Luso decide to stay with Peach, or do they go back with Yoshi, who they had when they won Game 1?
That's a good point, too. I feel like for Luso, it's going to rely more on the stadium choice, too. I mean, Peach versus Yoshi could just be a feel thing, too. You know, it's weird because, like, when somebody takes my player in Yoshi, I always feel like I get kind of confused sometimes because I just look at their items and like that. So.
Yeah. I play Yoshi too. He's fun.
Yeah, Yoshi's cool. You know, I rock the Dino, even like Mario Kart and stuff like that. You know, rock the Dino. Oh my god, look at that
33 to 17.
Almost doubling the shot.
You cannot blame Luso's goalie for that match.
No, that was Luso really had to switch up his game plan here. I think he just being more patient on defense because Sweetie's kind of passing around him, and just kind of like that stuff right there. I think let's see where they're gonna go for game number 4 now. Sweetie's taking the last 2 games here, honestly, in really deciding fashion. So they're thinking about it.
This is a very important game for Luso because if you go down 3-1, that's a pretty steep hill to climb.
Yeah. So okay. So what happened last time was Sweetie actually chose Pipeline because Luso picked home and character, and now Luso this time is picking home and stadium. So it was actually Sweetie's pick again. Interesting choice. And
so that makes the Pipeline selection make
I think it makes more sense now, and Luso's gonna think about it. Now he goes to Mario. He's going through the entire cast at this point.
Oof, if he would have picked Creator, I would have been shocked there.
You know, I feel like Creator pick would work sometimes if you're down on a set, but not here when Sweetie's out shooting you 2-1.
And also landing like nearly all their chips.
Yeah, nearly all their chips. Even then, Sweetie's been so good on the slides too.
Yeah.
Sweetie's has been kind of outclassing Luso these past 2 games in pretty much every part of like.
They've been making the most of pretty much every opportunity they've been given.
See right there again, that was a Luso kickout right there. Doesn't really get anything off it, right? He just gets a weak shot. His next item will be an item for sure. Or his next shot will be an item, but I think like here's the difference right there. It's like, Sweetie still went for the LAV, like just a quick lob shot, but he was a little bit more deeper into Luso's defensive territory that he was able to actually kind of contest the rebound versus these long out, like away from the ball or like away from the net shots that Luso's going for.
I think that's the main reasoning for taking shots from that deep. It's just like, well, if I can take enough of those and I get items which allow me to take better shots.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some merit to it.
Yeah, but that means you're relying on your defense a lot in order to prevent Sweetie here from getting an item or a quality shot in some way. But this is Conga now, so Conga, you can't really rely on the chips as much. They are doable. Oh wow, that's weird.
Ball just exploded off that tube.
Yeah, it's pretty just kind of kicked into the shin's knees or something like that. Yeah.
Ooh, whiffs on the rebound and the blue shell.
Okay.
And that's something that you really don't want to see.
Yeah, if you're Luso, that's just that possession was possibly one of the a turning point in this game right here, because honestly Luso felt pretty good at the start of the game here. I don't think he was keeping up pace up with Tweety, but giving up that right there is really rough.
Oh, Toad got knocked out by their own shell.
Yeah. Oh, big defense there, though.
The items giveth and they taketh away.
They taketh, yeah. Okay, well, Luso's got a small, short breakaway here. Goes for a third pass, and it falls.
Yeah,
1-1.
That's probably the best thing he could have done in that situation.
Yeah. Sweetie's done that kickoff twice now, where he's kind of run to the corner, and Luso just targets. Oh, come back.
Oh.
Yeah. There is so much chaos going on.
So many dead Toads.
Yeah, now Sweetie ends up with 2 items here. And 2 dead Toads on Mario's side. Or at least side.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
Oh, you get another item from the fully charged.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you get an item from.
Also, right there was the small glitch in the game where if you do like a fully charged shot along the line, the next pass off a kick-up will have like a little red ring around it. Okay, another corner shot here. Okay, yeah, I feel like
not quite able to grab these rebounds. But they
Yeah.
keep getting items from the charge shots.
Oh, another one is straight up in the air from Critter. What is happening? Oh my god. Okay. But I feel like just Sweetie's had so much control. Oh, it's gonna be.
Oh.
Oh, misses that.
Ooh,
one.
item might not have been the best.
Yeah, I think he was just mashing X if he got any kind of item.
Yeah.
His he wasn't.
Just unfortunate for it to be a mushroom.
Yeah. Oh, misses the spiny shell there. But Toad whiffs the ball instead. And Sweetie ends up possession again. Sweetie just having so much.
Luso's goalie is doing pretty well.
Yeah, he's doing. Luso's goal player is doing really well right now. Yeah. But honestly, what's the sustained like zone time from Sweetie right now?
Interesting decision to chip
Yeah.
that back.
He had a mushroom. He could have gone for one that like something else there too. Maybe it's a quick slide or something too.
I think if he had like a shell or something, he probably would have done something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Bombs do take do have a little bit of travel time, so you can't really just fire them in and just get reward instantly. So Sweetie timed that. I think that was a read from Sweetie there to actually get that hit before the bombs like hit him. So yeah, but, oh, there you go. That's
nice slide there and ties this game up at 2.
Yeah, 2-2. 1 minute left. Oh, he goes for the reverse, seeing that doesn't want to actually hit the statue in front of him. Oh, late on the shells from Sweetie. Good control there from Luso. And now Luso with a mushroom. He's got a little bit of eye control here. Oh, bad pass there from Sweetie off the goalie then.
Bad pass, but wrong type of tackle.
Yeah. Wow.
And that goes in.
Oh, man. Sweetie's not really doing great trying to get the ball up right now. And Luso's been really good at this defense here. Oh, great steal.
Oh, bad turnover.
Oh,
great item to defend, though. I think if you're in that situation, you probably just want to try to get a better shot and maybe take a little bit more time off the clock.
Yeah, that's something like that. Yeah, and now we're got oh no!
Oh, item RNG.
Off the Critter.
Good save though.
Yeah.
One last gasp.
Shoot that. That'll do
Good
it.
save, and we have a tied series.
Tied series. Wow. Luso was able. I think it was a great play from Luso to go to Congo. Really neutralized Sweetie's chips there, and was able to just.
Yeah, I would say the chip game is what was killing him the most in the last 2 matches.
And sure, Luso was outshot, but the shot total definitely kind of evened up compared to the last game where it was a 2-1, and now it's like like a 3-2 or something like that. 25-18, not too bad. And,
yeah, exactly. And Sweetie's probably going to counter pick to maybe Underground again. Bowser's.
Yeah, we do have DSR, so you can't pick a stadium you previously won on, and Sweetie's won both Pipeline and Underground. So we're gonna.
So Bowser's pick makes sense then.
Yeah, because I think it was in like the first split or two where it was like if you were either going Palace or Underground, because I lost, I'm gonna go to Palace, or I lost, I'm gonna go to Underground, and they would just keep on. It was just like 2 stadiums. That felt like. So it was like, okay, you need some variety in your life here. Can't just be good at one thing. Oh, good read there from Luso.
Good dodge on the bananas.
He took a wide line there in order to avoid the bananas, and that really worked out for him. We shot again, but Luso should have a chance to recover here. Oh, he just gets the
maybe take the corner there.
Yeah, I do think corner was definitely the better option there. Oh, gets it through.
The shells phase through Daisy.
Yeah. And now Sweetie's got his own shell. Can kill the Mario there. This should be a chip. Yeah, that should do it.
Pretty good chip.
Yeah.
Barely had any time to pull it off, too. He got it off right before the tap.
Yeah. You realize he had just enough time to get that off, and that was really good chip there from Sweetie. Oh, he's got another breakaway here. What's he going to do? Slide shot? Nice slide shot. Luso just kind of dancing in front of Sweetie, and Sweetie is like, well, I'm just going to wait for you to do something, and I'll just going to hit you after. Wow.
Sweetie has been near perfect with her items this whole series.
Yeah, it is 3-0, and then Sweetie has been the same. I feel like the past few possessions have gone the exact same way, where Luso takes a kind of like a weak shot from the outside on his kickoff, and then Sweetie comes back, uses the item to create space, and goes for a slide shot. That shot was kind of sloppy, to be honest. I don't think that usually goes in, but off the
item RNG.
Yeah,
almost gets the corner. Able to get 2 items out of it though.
Kind of a risky shell use from Sweetie there. I feel like he could probably save that shell for a little bit longer. I like that hit because there were 2 items that Luso had, so there's no reason not to hit there.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly how I saw that play.
Yeah, we all knew exactly what was going to happen before it even happened there. It's like, oh, is Luso going to use the red shells and he's going to get bond for it, or does he just not want to use either item? So it's kind of like an interesting trade. It's like, okay, I'm going to use the red shells and I'm going to get bombs, so we have no items apiece. Or do I want 1 item apiece? It's like, it's kind of like, what do you really value right now in this situation? And Luso wants no items instead of both items. So
I think it's fair to try to get rid of the opponent's items when they're down.
Yeah, I think it's actually really good to do that because, especially when they're going to have an offensive possession there, I do think
couldn't quite nail the slide there.
Oh, almost. I like that ball move from Sweetie. He came down with that perfect pass in the first place because he had enough space to do something, but he still settled for a perfect pass then. But still, 4-0 and halfway through this game. I think it might be 5-0 right now. Ooh, misses it though.
Good save.
Yeah, I think a little too close on that chip.
Remember that, ladies and gents, if this game turns around.
Yeah, good shells there from Luso. You just need a ball possession here. He comes down with that. I don't know if I agree with that. Oh.
And there's the rebound.
Yeah. That coming down with that ball off that lob pass right in front of the Toad, kind of gets a punish it. That's not good. Oh my gosh, we might run away with it here. Misses the slide though. Oof. Luso needs to start breaking Sweetie's item control. Because I feel like Sweetie's just had one or two items more than Luso at almost every point in this game.
Well, they've been taking a lot more shots.
Yeah. And he's just been using those items to take more shots too, so get that
exactly
going. And that was the first time in a while that Luso. Oh my.
Oh wow.
Wow. Sweetie just kind of tried to force to get away from get out of his defense at that end and kind of punches for him.
Like if you're down and your opponent's like getting items, it's kind of a hard cycle to break.
Yeah, it is a very hard cycle to break. Yeah. Oh, that's a
and that goes in.
That's a heartbreaker for Luso. I feel like going down 5 at this point, off of that one in particular, is such a hard break.
Forced the pass, but he didn't stay with Daisy.
Yeah, I don't agree with that because like those bombs were from so far away. It's obvious that the Toad's gonna get rid of it, but he doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, but if he like kept on Daisy, then he could have stopped the shot from happening at least.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Sweetie is, once again, just another dominant game from Sweetie. But, you know, we've seen Luso come back in that Conga game, though. So we'll see if he will probably pick Palace in the next game.
Oh, yeah, that would be my guess.
Yeah.
Seems to be doing better when he doesn't have to worry about the chip as much.
Yeah, for sure. But even then, like, I feel like Sweetie had so many breakaways this entire game, too. Like, especially in that early part. Gets a shell out. At this point, I don't think Sweetie's trying super hard and probably neither is Sweetie, so there's no way to go on from this game, really.
Yeah. Oof.
7-1. It's just like Sweetie's got such a good start.
Feels very similar to game 3.
Yeah. Like Sweetie's had such a great start here, and it's like Luso just cannot play catch up at all.
7-1, 8-2.
Yeah, Sweetie, 3-2.
We are in must-win territory for Luso now.
Yeah. And just to give a heads up for bracket, the loser of this one will, I believe, let's see here. The winner moves on to the next round to winner semifinals. winner is gonna play Xander, who is the like those 2 splits in a row. He's won, and he's just been on a tear. But the loser will play the winner of, let's see here, the winner of Jacob and Milo. And those are 2 pretty heavy hitters too, so. Yeah, and I think they're going to discuss about where they want to go for this possible final.
Yeah, Jacob and Milo actually both watching this right now. Probably maybe doing some scouting.
Possibly. Yeah, and like Luso has been Luso has had some really high highs, and he's also had some really low lows, I feel like, too, in SMS. He made it all the way to 2nd in the World Cup over summer. He had a pretty solid run, I think, last split also. But then once in a while, he just can't keep the high level of consistency, it seems like. He's beating Xander, but he'll also lose to not as good players as well. So, yeah.
The shots in that game weren't as one-sided that they were in the other ones, but the shots that Sweetie did get, he put in the back of the net.
Yeah, I think Sweetie's just conversion rate was so much better. He has so much higher quality shots. If you look at those shots that Luso had, there were a lot of just like kind of like weak lob passes to shots that weren't even perfect passes, versus like Sweetie had like a lot of like chip shots. He had a lot of slide shots. He had a few perfect passes there as well. And I think just like shots were similar, but like the shot quality was a lot different.
Yeah. Let's see what Luso decides to do.
Character and stadium. Luso has picked something different every single time. This time he says letting Sweetie take home. But this might be Luso playing Daisy then. I don't know why he would pick character if he did not want to pick Daisy.
Yep. Perfect sense to go to Palace.
Yep. And I believe... So, Sweetie is player 1 here. And I didn't see who was who. It could be, Luso taking the Daisy. I'll see when they hop in.
Yeah, I was not paying attention to what player was on what side there.
Yeah, so
Luso with Daisy.
Takes the Daisy now. Oops, I said that again. Oh, no, we're rolling. Let's there we go. Oh, deflection almost went in.
Interesting move there by the critter.
But like what's nice, like I said though, oh, that's the one. Is that
almost with a nice steal there, but
Sweetie's
countered by the bombs.
Off of Sweetie's kickoff, he has gotten an item. That's just kind of a weird one that happens, but oh, not a good pass there. Yeah, you want to come down with that. Oh, great there from Sweetie or Luso. God, I'm gonna get confused.
Yeah. He was just playing Daisy for 5 games.
Yeah, great there, great shot from
Ooh.
First Luso,
goes right
now
back
Sweetie.
the other way.
Yeah, Luso with an item advantage though. What's he gonna do with it? Oh, passes it back, and he gets a cross up there.
I don't know if it's just like the mindset of like, okay, I don't need to worry about chips anymore. That makes Luso like just perform better.
Yeah, you might be onto something, because like it is a really like it could be a different mentality there from Luso. And Luso's like might not be like as scared of Sweetie on like certain situations either. So, and right there, like Luso is really good to just kind of avoid the hit range from that toad and come down with it.
Ooh, almost a pretty good juke there, but didn't quite get the ball.
Oh, nice pass. Does not fall.
Might go back the other way. No, just takes the rebound.
Takes the rebound, finds it home, and Luso up 2-1 with 2 items now. Oh, 2 items though given up by Luso to Sweetie. And that was not a great green shell from across the stadium. Oh, that bomb cancels out the shell. That was crazy.
Pretty good coverage by Sweetie there.
Yeah, it forces you to take nothing better than that kind of weak shot. Right
yeah,
there.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Sweetie kind of gave up his bananas there for like nothing really doing, and now Luso once again out of control. Oh, those are ambitious.
Poorly
maybe?
timed there.
Yeah. Ambitious would be like the generous word to say, but
yeah.
Oh.
Keeps it out.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of goal line rollers this series.
Yeah. Especially when you're doing the chips too, and it's like they're in like the little kind of like the little dead zone. It feels like on the chips where oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh no!
His whole
Oh,
mushroom
no.
goes against his friend's corpse.
He was stuck behind the statue, and then he tries to get unstuck with the mushroom and just runs into it. That might...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
If there was ever a
I don't know if he like
compilation-
didn't realize he was stuck.
Yeah.
So I feel like he might have been able to get some mushroom off still if he realized it.
If there were ever a blooper compilation for SMS, that'd be on like the top blooper or something like that.
Oh,
That was
easily.
pretty funny. There's one thing to get stuck behind. Oh, that's
that you hate to see that.
yeah. There's like
Tie
one thing to
game
get
off a
stuck behind a
deep
statue,
shit.
but to get stuck behind a statue and then use a mushroom is insane statue or something. But use a fire back with a pass up, fire an item, get the corner shot. The classic that's been around since like the dawn of competitive SMS.
Ooh, good slide.
Yeah, so you fire back with a slide there.
Man, there should be like a top 10 worst plays.
Yeah. Oh, and
wow.
that was
So goalies have decided to stop playing.
yeah, pretty much it seems like, yeah.
Yeah,
Good side
he's been taking advantage of his opportunities all series. Not surprised he was able to put that one.
Oh my
wow.
God. Should somebody check the difficulty, make sure it's on legendary? Because these critters are just kind of started to give up.
There's just like a switch on the critter's back that just like turned down to 0.
Yeah. So a secret like cheat code somewhere.
Oh, I feel like he could have taken just a shot there. The goalie was out of position.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I think he was kind of scared of loose. Oh, this is a great pass.
Gets the rebound though.
Yeah. That's big. Now Luso up 2-0 and has 2 items. Sweetie's in the hole right now. Burns 1 item. Perfect passes into the toe right next to him. And now Luso on a 2-on-1. It looks like, and he has a mushroom here. I feel like there's a better shot choice than that.
Oh, good save, dude.
Yeah.
Keep that rebound out. Gonna go for the corner.
Didn't get the shot time. That goes
and he retaliates immediately with his own corner.
Right. Sweetie had to get that shot off in time. He did not get that shot off in time, and that's gonna cost him.
Runs into his own banana. Sweetie's just gotta try stuff here.
Yeah. You're down 3. You're kind of in desperation mode at this point. Gives him an item on defense, though. That's kind of unfortunate for Sweetie.
I think it's slightly better than letting them take the shot.
Yeah. Okay, now you're in just start firing stuff at the net at this point.
Yeah, you just need to take shots.
Oh,
that's really unfortunate that slide didn't connect.
And that slide had to connect if you're Sweetie there. Otherwise, now you're in this situation, which is you're down 3.
Just everything needs to be put on net.
And I think that's trying to do it here. There's not enough time at this point. I would say 10 seconds per goal is like a decent average. Like at least that's like the best case scenario at this point. It's too much in too little time. And Luso,
we are going to a game 7.
This is the second game 7 of the main event right now. This is really cool. And it's gonna be
exciting times.
Yeah, this has been such a flip flop of the series. It seems like in 3 of Sweetie's wins, he's kind of crushed Luso. But in the 3 of Luso's win, it's been pretty even. That was actually a really good win by Luso.
That's his by far Luso's best match.
Yeah, and honestly, he played really well that match too. He had had great item control. He was just doing super well with all that stuff. So yeah,
the stadium so far seems to be deciding the series.
Yeah, and I think that's
and Sweetie's taking stadium here.
So he's won on Bowser's, Pipeline, and Underground, and that means where does he want to go? Battle Dome is probably the answer here. Battle Dome has some chips. Is the wide net, so you can chip from pretty deep. And
it's Battle Dome or Crater.
Oh man. Oh my God, he's going Crater Game 7.
Game 7 on Crater. What's better than this?
Game 7. Is he insane? He might be insane.
What is better than this?
Oh man, this is rolling the dice because Luso's been putting up a lot of weak shots, and these weak shots on Crater can just work sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, so Sweetie here staying with the quiche here because he wants the home side.
How Luso defends the chips is probably gonna make or break this game for him.
But these perfect passes like that can go in. It's just Crater. And a lot of offensive possession.
If it's Crater, anything can go in.
Oh, good hit there from Luso. Oh,
ooh, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
They had 2 though, so
yeah, they had
still
2.
got the ball out of it. Unfortunate, basically waste an item there though.
Okay, Luso with ball possession here. He's gonna get the stun.
Oh, great shells. Luso takes the lead early.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
Ooh, I feel like if he had something other than a mushroom there, he might have been able to get that.
Luso
That's another rebound for
his
Luso.
mushroom and gets it 2-0. Goes for the European. Nobody in the back.
No one there.
Yeah. Oh, over the top of the head with bananas.
Oh, good save. Unfortunate that the corner doesn't make its way in.
Okay, mushroom can create some space. Oh, that goes in. Crater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Crater experience. I feel like Luso, among other things, has been more accurate with their tackles. And, like, timing them a lot better.
Yeah, I think Luso's really adapted. Oh, not
that sucks.
But still with possession here. Gets a first pass off. Call though.
Jumps over Daisy like an absolute baller.
Yeah, double mushies too. Oh my god, that was not a great defensive possession there from Sweetie. He kind of threw away possession there. He keeps on giving up items here.
Yeah, there was like 2 or 3 items given to Luso just on that possession.
Oh, that's gonna be a rebound here.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sweetie's feeling the nerves maybe because it's game 7, but he doesn't look as clean as he was in that earlier games, especially on defense here.
Yeah, I feel like if the nerves were going to hit anyone, it would have been Luso, but so far that does not seem to be the case.
Yeah, and Luso has been one of the players who's actually came back from a 3-0 deficit in a best of 7 before. He's one of like maybe only 2 at this point. So
the reverse sweep.
The reverse sweep in a best of 7 is just pretty crazy. Oh, just impact there again from Sweetie. He used the bombs, but he was in the air. He needs to wait a little bit longer for that bombs to work. He's got a star.
They got the star.
Yeah.
Star and mushroom.
I think right there you might just want to hit. I don't know. Get hit and then try to score with that. Oh, unfortunate. Off the back of the Crater.
Yeah, here's the star.
Oh,
doesn't land the slide.
He went kind of straight into the Crater instead of going out an angle.
Good steal.
Oh, I saw him coming back right there too. Okay, Sweetie once again.
Sweetie kicking himself in the foot a little bit here.
Yeah, he's had some really good opportunities, but just hasn't been able to convert it. But that goes in.
That goes in. Both of their goals have been like identical.
Yeah.
Against the wall.
That's. Oh my god, outside post. Oh, just through the shells there.
Phases through the shells.
Yeah, the small little
There's
gap.
a decent chance. Doesn't convert.
Oh, didn't B button. 7-1.
Oh, gave up 2 items as well.
Yeah, you need to get rid of that right there.
Wow. Barely had enough time to get that rebound.
Yeah. A really impressive pickup there from Luso. Yeah, and like I would not have shot there, but then I looked at it and like Critter's way out of position. Like, yeah, that's a good option. Okay. Oh, that goes.
Wow.
Wow. 4-3, Sweetie keeping pace right now.
All of Sweetie's goals have been like outside near the wall.
Yeah. Maybe it's a Crater thing. Like, oh, he goes near post there. Oh,
wouldn't be surprised if it was a Crater thing.
Yeah. That's a bad item to give up right there. Oh, he double pinches right there. Luso fired home a slide. That was kind of a misplay there from Sweetie. He kind of was a little bit greedy on the rebound there. Kind of gives him an item there and double pinches. Oh, good pass. Doesn't follow. Coming down to crunch time now. 35 seconds. You got to start putting stuff on the board now. Oh,
this is desperation mode from Sweetie now.
And
that goes in, and that might be a nail in the coffin.
Oh, that's gonna do it. Yeah, just use that right off the kickoff there. You gotta start to just holding up right now. Oh,
Wow.
that didn't even work. That's rough. Wow.
We've
Luso-
only seen 2 chips from Sweetie this game, and neither of them have gone in.
Yeah, and Luso is firing home another slide. Luso's gonna take the set. 4-3. Wow, what a just adjustment from Luso there. He looked really out of it after he won game 1, but then Sweetie just kind of felt commanding lead after that. But then Luso was able to adapt his past 2 games.
Yeah, games 2 and 3 were Sweetie the entire game.
Yeah. And I feel like the last one was Luso's game for sure. I felt Luso Sweetie was kind of overcommitting maybe on offense a little bit, and Luso just had a lot of breakaways and just odd man rushes the other way. Let's see if they hit the A button right now. We can see the shot total. Maybe not. But wow, that was a big win for Luso right there. Luso's already been, I think, confirmed for MSL.
Yeah.
Hello, Luso.
Hello.
What did you adjust from the first few games where Sweetie looked kind of dominant, and then you kind of brought it back in those last 2 games there? What was the adjustment?
I need to do a few things. I need to be more patient, which Sweetie was really pressing so hard. But I also thought that his Daisy input was one of the best I haven't seen. His Daisy was uncontrollable, so I thought, okay, let's try to steal his Daisy, to try to do something, and that did so well. And I think Sweetie lost game number 7 because he didn't trust his Daisy enough. I might be wrong, but it's what I think. He should have taken home and the character. He would have won with Daisy, trust me.
Because he wanted to take home. I feel like that was definitely an option. It's an interesting choice there to take home stadium, because when you just went off of Daisy to win game 6. I noticed that especially in that last game too. You would your defense was a lot better, and it was able to just create your own offensive opportunities. I think you had several 2-on-1s and breakaways like that in the last game in particular. So that was impressive. But he picked Crater game 7. What are your thought process going to a game 7 Crater?
Oh, for Crater. That was a risky one. I mean, he could go really well. He shots random a lot and then goes in. But if he also missed so good slide shots. I don't know if you could see it, but he missed 1 or 2 slide shots, and that were crucial. I thought, okay, now I think I can win this game. And then I think it was 6-3 or something like that. I thought, okay, I won this game. Seriously, it's over.
Yeah, as the series went on, I noticed that you were getting a lot better with your tag, the slides, and Sweetie wasn't able to land
I was
nearly
too
as
nervous, not gonna lie. Too fucking nervous.
Yeah, and your next match will be against Xander. Any thoughts?
Yeah, it's still today, but I still need to. I might rest a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think that'll do it for us here. We'll end the recording here. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Slosh. I was running the Luso Galaxy, and there was Luso there with the 4-3 victory at the end. Any last thoughts, Galaxy?
That was an insane series, and what a fun series for my first ever commentating session.
Yeah, you did great, and we'll end it there. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.